Strap in, boys. This is about to be a long one. So, this is the Ultimate WrestleMania grid game, and obviously I'm just keeping track on here. So I have no idea how I'm going to edit this yet, but you'll see on the screen. I've got no idea. The screen is very small to do this, but I'll make it work. So I need to find, for every single WrestleMania, somebody that's been in a match, somebody that's been in a title match. You also wanted me to do a Hall of Fame, but in this filter, there's literally not someone that's been inducted into the Hall of Fame every single WrestleMania. So I scratched that one, just in a match and in a title match. This is going to test my WrestleMania knowledge. And I've got 3 skips, so I can use the same person multiple times. So let's just get straight into it. And I have no idea how I'm going to do with this. Drew McIntyre, WrestleMania 36 was the Thunderdome one, I'm pretty sure. So WrestleMania 36. Was WrestleMania 36 the Thunderdome one? Oh man, this is already testing my knowledge completely. Was it WrestleMania 36 or WrestleMania? It was WrestleMania 36. So I'm going to make him 36 as my in a title match. I might have to just stop this video a bit way because in TikTok it only allows you to film for 10 minutes maximum. Dean Malenko, he would have been in a WrestleMania right around the 2000s if he was ever in a WrestleMania. So I'm thinking WrestleMania 16, 15, 16, 17, 18, around there. Was he in a match? Was he? Oh, this is going to test my knowledge. Now I have to really think. Oh, I honestly don't know. Dean Malenko. Really? I'm trying to go through those match cards, and that is the time where I watched wrestling the most, was in the early 2000s. So he would have come over with the Invasion. The Invasion happened around 2001, so he would have been either in X7, which I doubt he was on, or 18. Oh man, let me just think. X7, going through the match card in my head. And then he wasn't in the business or in WWE for very long before he went backstage. This might not be as long a video as I thought it was going to be. Honestly, I can't remember him being in a WrestleMania match. I'm just going to take him as a skip. Honestly, I can't remember Dean Malenko ever being in a WrestleMania match. It's just, my mind is blank this morning. Okay, he was Mania 2000 in a title match. Mania 2000, which would have been, what year would Mania 2000 have been? Mania 2000, what year? What WrestleMania would that have been? It would have been WrestleMania 16, would have been WrestleMania 2000. That was the 4-way match that should have just been Triple H versus The Rock. So that would have been WrestleMania 16. He was in a title match. Okay, so I'm at least getting there slowly but surely. Next we are getting Sid. Didn't he main event, or not main event, wasn't he against Undertaker at WrestleMania 13 for the championship? Was it WrestleMania 13 where it was? Yes, it was the main event as well, I'm pretty sure. So WrestleMania 13, he was in a championship match. I'm trying to get, as you guys can see, I'm trying to get the championship matches out and done first. Next we're getting Lex Luger. He was in a championship match. Was it WrestleMania 9? WrestleMania 9 against Yoko? Pretty sure it was WrestleMania 9, or was it WrestleMania 10? Was it WrestleMania 9 or was it WrestleMania 10? Pretty sure it was the bad one. I'm pretty sure. WrestleMania 9. I can't think now. I can't think. It was WrestleMania 10. Yes. Yes, it was WrestleMania. Yes, it couldn't have been 9 because there was a cage. Yes, it was WrestleMania 10. So he was in a title match, WrestleMania 10. Okay, so I'm making strides with my WrestleMania title matches. Okay, he was in a title match, WrestleMania 4, wasn't it? WrestleMania 4 was the one where they did the tournament. Now, in a tournament, technically, every match is a title match, but specifically, he was in the final against Ted DiBiase. So WrestleMania 4, he was in a championship match. Now, I'm counting whole WrestleMania 4, every single one, because technically all of them were sort of a title match, if that makes any sense. British Bulldog. Okay, he would have been in WrestleMania's... I don't think he's ever been in a title match in wrestling. It doesn't have to be the world title, just a title match. Big Boss Man, when would he have been? Big Boss Man, what am I saying? British Bulldog, he would have been in a WrestleMania. Was he? when he came back? Was he in a WrestleMania? See, the thing is, I can't just say they've been in WrestleMania. I have to say which WrestleMania, and this is where it becomes incredibly difficult. WrestleMania 5, the Hart Foundation, was he in that match, or was that Brett and Jim? I don't know. I'm so lost with this one. Wasn't he in WrestleMania 7? WrestleMania 7 against like the Barbarian or the Execution or the Warlord or one of them. WrestleMania 7, I'm pretty sure he was on that card. Oh man, this is so much stuff that you guys would ever be able to imagine. Next, we are getting Mr. Perfect. Okay, he's been in quite a few WrestleManias, and in case you're wondering what my notes look like, that's literally what my notes look like. Not the best way of keeping notes, but it is what it is. Mr. Perfect, he would have been around the same time as I can't think now. As British Bulldog, just in which WrestleMania would he have been in? Mr. Perfect, he would have been at WrestleMania 5. At WrestleMania 5, yes, he would have been at WrestleMania 5. Wasn't he against Owen Hart at WrestleMania 5? Man, this is tough. This is one of the toughest things I've ever done in my life. Superstar Billy Graham. He was pre-WrestleMania, wasn't he? Yes, he was pre-WrestleMania, so he's going to have to be my second skip. That is very disappointing that I get someone that's pre-WrestleMania, but so the cookie crumbles. MVP. Okay, MVP was in the company around 2002, 2003, so it would have been WrestleMania 18, 19 if he would have been on the card. Now I have to go through those cards in my head. WrestleMania 18, WrestleMania 19. He could have also been on one of the more recent cards, but would he have been in as a manager? That's the question. Now I have to get my thinking juices back up again. I don't think he was on the card WrestleMania 18. I'm pretty sure he wasn't. WrestleMania 19, was he on the card? Would he have been in a match against Rey Mysterio or Matt Hardy? WrestleMania 19, no, that was Matt Hardy versus Rey Mysterio, I'm pretty sure. Was he WrestleMania 20 maybe? I don't think he was. Yes, he was still in the company in WrestleMania 20. But was he in a match? Honestly, I don't think. Oh man, here comes the allegations of being a casual. Honestly, I can't recall an MVP WrestleMania match, so I'm going to have to use him as my third skip. It's just one of those things. If I can't 100% guarantee where he was in a match, then I can't use it. Okay, I'm not going to count Muta because he wasn't in WWE. So again, this is my rules. I'm setting it up as I go. But people who hasn't had an opportunity to do any of this, I'm not going to count them. So because I want to carry on. Okay, Big Show. He's been in like every single WrestleMania known to mankind. Do I have X7 yet? No, I don't. He was in a title match at X7. Wasn't he in the one where they almost ruined the show with the go-kart? Golf cart, WrestleMania X7, he was in a title match at WrestleMania X7. Yes, 100% sure of that. And again, if I can't be 100% sure, I have to use it as a skip. Michael P.S. Hayes, I'm going to also forfeit him because he was free Brits. He couldn't have been in any of these matches. RVD. Okay, RVD, would he have been WrestleMania 19 on the card? I'm pretty sure he would have been on the card at WrestleMania 19. But where on the card would he have been? He was. Now, do I count the pre-show? Because he was with Kane in the pre-show for the tag titles. I'm going to count the pre-show. It's still WrestleMania. And if you're not okay with that, he was WrestleMania 19. He was in the title match. And I might have to just stop this video now and carry on in a little bit. Razor Ramon. He was WrestleMania 10 in a title match, but I've already got WrestleMania 10 because that was, of course, the him and Shawn Michaels one. Where else was he? WrestleMania 10. Well, technically, I can just make him. He was in a match at WrestleMania 10, sure. And I'm going to stop this video now. Nothing will change for you, but for me, everything will change. I'm literally just carrying on now where I was. So WrestleMania 10 is completely done. one WrestleMania completely out of the way, and still so many more to go. But this is one of the toughest things I've legitimately ever done in my life. Oh man, New Day. You would have only been with the New Day in a match. You would not have been in a match as himself, would he? Just him? Can't imagine that WrestleMania. Where would he have been in a match? 30, 31, 32, 33, around there. Oh, this is tough. This is really tough. This is really tough. WrestleMania 31 championship match. Wasn't it? Wasn't it the three-way championship match on the pre-show? I'm going to count that WrestleMania 31 championship match for Xavier Woods. I'm perfectly happy with that. Next, we are getting... Pick your choice. Let's make WrestleMania 3 championship match the Slam heard around the world. He's been in basically every single WrestleMania championship match for the first 19,000 WrestleManias. Ric Flair... Let's go with... I don't think he's been in a championship match at WrestleMania. Let's go WrestleMania... Was it WrestleMania 24 where it was... I'm sorry, I love you? I'm pretty sure it was 24. Because then 25 was Shawn versus Taker. So it had to be WrestleMania 24 where it was... Yes, it had to be. WrestleMania 24, I'm just going to slot him in as a match on WrestleMania 24. That's the only spot I can think of. And I don't have another skip. Finn Balor. Okay, so Finn Balor would have been in one of the more recent WrestleManias. Would he have been in a championship match? Wasn't he in the championship tag match at Mania 39? Or was it Mania 40? Was it XXL? Oh man, my brain is mush this morning. It was the one with the ladder match. It was the ladder match. I can't think now. It was the ladder match where they won a championship and... I don't know, Miz? Was it Miz? Oh man, this is really hurting my brain. Oh man, this is hurting my brain. It must have been XL. It must have been XL. He was in a championship match on WrestleMania XL. Yes, it was the tag ladder mania match XL. It must have been there. Next, we have got Dusty. Oh my goodness, has he ever been on a WrestleMania? Would have been one of the early WrestleManias. Would have been 1, 2, 3, 4 around there. He was, and he did technically wrestle in WWE, so I can't just say I'm gonna skip him. He was definitely a WWE guy at one point. Oh no. Oh no. Oh no. I'm gonna have to use Dusty as a skip. I honestly can't think of him in a title match. So this is what my notes look like. It's literally the end of my notes. I didn't do very well, but I really did give it a try. I hope you guys still enjoyed this one. It's quite a long video, but I enjoy making these for you guys. Peace.